What's up guys? Happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be taking you guys along for a good old-fashioned weekend vlog. Got some really fun things planned. I'm gonna be making some really good recipes that I'm gonna share with you guys on here. Got some play dates squeezed in. I think we're gonna take the dog somewhere fun tomorrow. And I'm gonna be answering some questions that got sent in on my anonymous question box that I think were just a little too juicy for Instagram. And I feel like I have a lot to say. So I'm gonna share those all in this weekend's vlog. I was also supposed to have a nail appointment tomorrow, but it got moved up to today. And look at my nails. I think they are just beautiful. I haven't had my nails done in months. This is what I would call glazed donut, okay? This like nude with the chrome on top. The brown with the chrome on top, that's not glazed donut. I don't know what kind of glazed donuts y'all are eating, but that's like burnt donut, okay? Very cute, but not glazed donut. These, glazed donut. So I feel fresh, I feel back in action. My child has actually napped for longer than an hour and a half, which is, I need to knock on some wood. First in quite a few days for us, so that's already a good sign. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of nap time, and I'm gonna get started on some recipe stuff that I wanna film before Thanksgiving. Okay, these are my ingredients. We're gonna be making like a brie and jam, I don't remember what I got. Brie and raspberry preserves, little puff pastry with some spicy honey on top. I just make my own spicy honey because I think that we can make it as spicy as you want it. But this is so tasty. I feel like brie is like the perfect fall cheese, so it's like really good for Thanksgiving. But one of my toxic traits is I love brie. Okay, I don't care what you have to say about it. Some people don't like it. I will eat it straight up the way it is. And I think I hear somebody waking up. I jinxed it. How handsome is the big boy in his Vans t-shirt? You gonna help? Spicy. Spicy. Mommy will let you have bite. This is super simple. All we're gonna really do is take crescent rolls and cut up chunks of brie, put them on the crescent roll. Bless you. Put some raspberry jam inside of the roll it up. Once it's baked, we're gonna put spicy honey on top. It's delicious, delicious. And it's so easy. We're literally just gonna bake it to the instructions of the crescent roll. I would use like puff pastry. I think this is the same. I'm not a baker. I'm really good at cooking, not good at baking, so I buy like pre-bought dough. This will suffice. Let's get started. Okay, so I just made the first one. Looks ooey gooey messy, just the way we like it. Make sure that is not dog hair on it. It's just how it rolls when you have 3 golden retrievers. But I got this jam at Target. It is raspberry preserves, and it looked really yummy. It looked like a little farm fresh, homegrown jam. It's probably not, it was at Target, but it got me, okay? So we're just gonna spread some of that on our rolled out crescent roll. And then I cut my brie into like kind of thick pieces. My plan was to put 2 pieces on each roll, but depending on the size of the piece, like it's too thick to put 2 on one roll. Looks messy, looks ooey gooey, but once it bakes, it's gonna look even messier, but it's gonna be good. Okay, this is what they look like. Now they're gonna go in the oven. 10 years later.
I invited Smitty, he said he'll try.
Just added in our hot sauce, and this is like a faux sriracha because sriracha is sold out everywhere. So we shall see. Alexa, off. I think our things are done. I think our things are done. Needs more. Okay, these are done. This is what they look like. Super gooey. I ended up cooking them for a little longer too because they just like didn't really want to cook. But we're just gonna drizzle this spicy honey on top and enjoy. I moved these onto a plate because they were like sticking to the foil. If you make these, I would recommend making them on parchment paper. I just ran out. But I drizzled hot honey on this one. We're going to rip it open together.
The other guy, he's building a house in Stafford and his girl.
So good.
But he said he should.
So good. Are you at Red's house?
Go in and greet him.
Oh, hi. Hello.
You shall kill me before you pick my nose.
You're reading your book. Hi. Look. Welcome back. Good morning. I feel like I live in the kitchen, but I am now making breakfast. We're gonna get ready because we are gonna take all of the dogs, all 4, because we're dog sitting Bear's grandma, on the dog walk. So that'll be fun. Walking 4 dogs and pushing a stroller, but my husband is obviously going and will be walking majority of the dogs. I'm just gonna make some breakfast, happy eggs, a classic, and I'm also gonna make some of the Trader Joe's Silver Dollar pancakes for Rhett because they're tasty and they're like the perfect little baby size. Happy eggs are so cool. They're like all blue and brown eggs and the yolks are like bright orange. They taste phenomenal. I'm super excited that I ordered a new cabinet for under the TV. I ended up getting like a 4-door cabinet. It's actually 2 cabinets, but 4-door cabinet set for like $200. I got it on sale and it gets delivered today. So I'm probably gonna be able to show you guys. I'm so excited.
Parker. Hi, Parker. Riley. Right.
That's how we eat breakfast every morning. Surrounded by dogs. We are ready. We're about to go to do this little dog park walk. It's like basically a bunch of local golden retrievers. We're gonna meet up at this dog park, walk to this dog ice cream place, and then walk back. So that's fun. Chance for us to just get outside. I put my hair in a hair mask and a braid because my hair is disgusting. I need to wash it. So we're gonna utilize this opportunity for a little hair mask moment. And I'm just wearing athleisure, Uggs, vest, cozy. Cutie boy, what are you wearing? He said, I want mama. Come here. Come here. And there's the dog. Say hi, the dog.
His girlfriend?
Hi, dogs. Are we ready?
1, 2, 3, 4. We got them all.
I didn't see the 4th. Oh, hiding back there. Let's go. Okay, that was so fun. We never get to take all of the dogs, both of us and Rhett, places because Nick and I just have like 4-door sedan cars, and with the car seat there's just literally there's no room. There wasn't enough room when we only have the 2 dogs. Now we have 3 and we're watching a 4th this weekend. So we were just talking about it last night, like which dogs we're gonna get to go and who was gonna have to stay. And since we got Bear, we just like haven't taken the older dogs, Riley and Millie, out places with us a lot because they don't need the socialization as much as he does, but we are big dog people. We like to take our dogs places. They still need it. Like they still need it for the fun. They don't need it for the aspect of their puppies and their learning, but they need it for fun. So we just decided we're gonna take both cars. We're gonna take everyone. I'm so glad we did it because everyone's asleep now. We got home. I made some lunch for everybody. Rhett had lunch. I got him down for his nap, and now it's just like peace and quiet. Nick went to the gym, home by myself. I'm honestly so tired. I ended up staying up way too late last night watching The Wedding Planner. I like put it on to go to bed and I couldn't stop watching it because I absolutely love that movie. So that was really fun, but I'm so tired now, which is why I am drinking a crispy cold Coke. But I think we decided that we're gonna go to dinner tonight. We're gonna go get sushi at this restaurant that's like 5 minutes from the house. We love to get some sushi. We are like mainly cooked sushi people. It's just how we roll, sorry. So I need to get these cabinets put together because then I need to take a shower. My husband will be home by then. If Rhett wakes up, it's totally fine. I'll have extra hands on deck. But I think I want to use my solo time when the baby is asleep to get this cabinet put together because that is something I absolutely cannot do with him awake. If you know, you know. So let's get after it. Let's do it. This is the area that I just absolutely despise. I don't know if you can see, we've got like a basket for blankets, a basket for dog toys. There's obviously baby toys everywhere because my son just went down for his nap, so I need to pick this stuff up. But this situation here, like, just outlets everywhere. We tried to cover the cords with these little cord cover things. I had them attached to the wall. They come off. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do any justice. And I had another stocking hanging here and it was like covering it, which is like a Band-Aid throughout the Christmas season, but it still just doesn't look good. I feel like it's lipstick on a pig. I don't like it at all. We are upgrading. So we are going to put together our little cute cabinet situation. So excited, but we need to just like clean up a little bit first because it's a mess.
Then we pull it off. Okay.
Whoa. Da-da, the builder, can he do it? Da-da, the builder,
The
we
battery
shall
running low on
see.
this?
Yes it is. I couldn't find the charger.
Give it to me once the battery's low.
I couldn't find the charger. Okay, shelf is off the wall, holes are filled, all the pieces are out of the boxes. This instruction book says estimated time for assembly, 30 minutes. I think that's a lie, but we're gonna go ahead and assemble these. I cannot wait to show you guys what they look like because they're so pretty.
Mommy builder putting in the new anchors.
The builder. Yeah, I'm anchoring this to the wall so that we don't have any accidents. Ah! This was the stuff that pre-baby I just used to be like, oh, I'm gonna throw that away. Now it's like the most important part of the furniture. Else have to use their pocket knife, jig-em-a-wig, I don't know what you call this, gizmo.
Gizmo.
I drilled the hole for the anchor a little too low, and there's no room to get my screwdriver back here. So, luckily, my dad got this for Nick in the Florida Keys. Shout out the Florida Keys for making this. Okay, obviously haven't put my Christmas decor back on top, and these are gonna be like flushed together. But how beautiful. Like that is a 10 out of 10, and we'll just like tuck that loose wire from the TV up, and then I obviously have to like patch the holes so they'll get sanded down and painted. But that is such a glow up compared to what was there before. I am so happy. Okay, we are heading out to sushi. Outfit of the night. Wearing my mid-rise, low-rise. To me, these feel low-rise, but I think they're mid-rise. Target leather pants. My Converse dupes, high tops. They're actually also from Target. And my Walmart turtleneck. What a fit. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. My child was getting in the water bowl, and he has a cute outfit on too. So let's show him. Say, I'm giving handyman who just got off work on a Friday night. Amazon shirt, H&M flannel over top, and some little Walmart pants. And we got socks and shoes just sitting in the car that we wore earlier. And Dada is just lounging because really we're going to a place down the street.
You don't need to see my face. You just know I'm always riding. I'm fly.
Actually, that's a cool. I bought you that sweatshirt. No,
Yeah,
you bought that yourself.
No, I got this myself.
Yeah.
But you got me a Barstool
Okay, I got you
shirt
something
before.
else from Barstool. Really, we're going somewhere down the street. It's
Oh
like
my
not a
gosh.
big deal. Well, I had it level for
So
me.
short.
Join the rest of your
Barstool
family
hoodie.
down here.
The checkers.
And the Amazon sweatpants.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Amazon dupe.
Amazon dupe
Great.
joggies.
Great Christmas present for guys.
Yep.
Lululemon dupe. But yeah, we're off to enjoy some sushi, and then when I get home and get him down for bed, I think I'm gonna redecorate my little station, like put my Christmas village back up on top of the TV shelf. I'll try to show you guys that when it's done, because I'm so excited.
Sushi time!
Yeah, ready for sushi! Okay guys, there it is in all her glory. It is 8:26. Rat's already asleep, been asleep for like 30 minutes. I think Nick is already up in bed, probably on his way to sleep. We are so tired. I just feel like today's been the longest day ever because we got out of the house first thing, took all the dogs, took Rhett, and we've just been on the go. Like put that cabinet together, and then we went and got sushi. I'm wearing my Christmas pajama pants that I got at Walmart. Don't look at my socks. They're like gray because I need new ones, but these are so cute. I saw these at Walmart and they're super soft, but I wanted to get in the Christmas spirit to put the little decor back on that shelf. I am just so tired. Back hurts. Have the heating pad on. I'm gonna try to not stay up all night watching movies tonight. I think I'm going to fill my water up nice and full. I'm gonna wash my face. I'm gonna go to bed. The day is done for us. 8:30, I'm done. I'm out, okay? So good night. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Good morning and happy Sunday. We're gonna have a little girl chat while I put on my makeup for the day because I have a few other things that I want to film that I just want to have some makeup on, look like a little put together for. So I'm gonna answer some of the questions from the anonymous question box with you guys while I get ready. I don't know if you can tell, but I actually got to take a shower this morning and wash my hair. Finally. Rhett only woke up once last night, which if you've been following me on any other platform and you've ever heard me talk about how like dysfunctional our sleep pattern is right now, he usually wakes up quite a few times. And last night he went to bed at 8 o'clock. He woke up at midnight. I nursed him back to sleep and then he didn't wake up until 6:30, which for us is just like, like I could not ask for anything more. Like I'm not gonna be picky. So when he woke up, Nick took him downstairs. I took a shower. It was wonderful. It's very much needed. Okay, so somebody had asked me on my Instagram question box, how is like intimate life 1 year postpartum? And my friends and my husband were like, oh my gosh, like you cannot answer that. And I feel like I can answer that because I know that a lot of moms follow me, a lot of other women who are genuinely asking for themselves. Like they're looking for advice. They're looking for like what is normal because a lot of people don't have like other friends who are in the same like position or, you know, like life at the moment, like the same point of life, if that makes any sense. Like I feel like I'm really lucky because more than half of my close friends had babies at the same time as me. So like we can all really talk about exactly what's happening in the moment and know that like it's totally normal what's happening. But I definitely want to answer this because like we're all girls here. If you're not a girl, if you are a man or someone who cannot talk about this maturely, my family, anyone else who shouldn't be watching this, don't watch this, okay? Don't make it weird. I need to use my little mirror to do my brows because I just cannot do that without being up close and personal. And I want to talk to you guys while I'm getting ready. So intimacy postpartum, I feel like to even talk about that, like I need to just tell you guys about how like my intimate life was pre-baby because it's a full circle. Like if you are a woman, you know, things are constantly changing for us. We're very complex human beings. So I feel like my sex drive, my sex life, my intimacy with my husband before having a baby was super healthy, like all good and well. And then becoming pregnant really just changed that for me. Like I didn't have a ton of pregnancy symptoms, but I just found that like that changed that for me. Like that just kind of squashed it. I know that for some women it's the total opposite, but that just was not how it was for me. And the further along I got in pregnancy, like the more tired I was getting, the more weight I was gaining. So even if I was like, you know, wanting to do more, I wouldn't have wanted to because I was so tired. And my husband, being like the wonderful man, father, partner that he is, was like, literally whatever you are comfortable with, like whatever you want to do is totally fine. Like that was not a source of stress for our relationship. And I'm just like grateful that we have good communication and we can talk about things like that. And I can be honest with like how I'm feeling and, you know, just straight up like I am just not in the place of wanting to do things like this like I used to. And like I said, he was totally understanding. He gets it. He knows like growing a human being is a lot. And honestly, like even though when I'm talking about intimacy in that way, I'm talking about physical intimacy, I feel like pregnancy was a really fun time for us because we really got to like look into more different forms of intimacy because intimacy is not just physical. I believe the person that was asking this question was asking about the physical, but I just feel the need to like say that intimacy isn't only physical. Like one of my favorite things that Nick would do when I was pregnant is like he would bring me a cup of coffee in the morning and he would like write me a little note like, can't wait to see you downstairs. And like that is a form of intimacy. And I feel like for us, the non-physical actually got better during pregnancy because like I said, we were just like spending a lot of time together. It was like a very emotional time, but like in a good way. We were just getting really close with one another and it was such a fun time in our lives. And then I had my son, and if you've had a baby or you're having a baby, you probably already know this. Once you have a baby, you cannot have sex, you can't work out. There are probably other things like you can't lift super heavy things for 6 weeks after having a baby. And this is just so your body can properly heal. Like when you get pregnant, your organs literally shift. Your blood volume changes drastically. As soon as you have that baby, you lose a ton of fluid, a ton of blood volume. Your body composition is obviously trying to go back. your pelvic floor is completely out of whack. So your body needs time to heal before you can put it under anything strenuous. And I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, 6 weeks is like a really long time. And it feels like a long time. But when you bring that baby home, like everything changes. You are so tired in the beginning. You're kind of just like in a little fog. You're just trying to survive. And I feel like the first month goes by faster than you think. Where it starts to feel like, okay, it's been a while is when you get to that like 4-week mark and you feel like, okay, it's not already been 6 weeks. And I know that everyone's experience with like physical intimacy with their partner after having a baby can be very, very different. I feel like things went pretty smooth for us. Like, you know, no issues. Things were great. It felt like, you know, being back to normal. So that was great. We're coming up on 14 months postpartum. And I feel like we have really gotten to a good place of like routine with intimacy. Because just like postpartum, like during postpartum, and I still consider myself in postpartum, like the first year, you're in the thick of it and it is very much a roller coaster. Do you guys feel like you're talking to a clown? I just have been like applying and kind of looking, and then sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, what's happening here? But it is very much a roller coaster of emotions, of sleep, of energy, of self-confidence. And I think, like I said, intimacy is not only physical, and that I think like learning how to be intimate in a non-physical way while I was pregnant helped me and my husband so much in postpartum. Because we obviously knew how to like be sweet to each other and to like do nice things for each other. But once you have a baby and like you're really in survival mode, and then you're learning this new life of like you guys with the baby, you have to like remember how to do that. Like you don't have all this extra time to be like, oh, I'm doing nothing, I'm gonna think of something sweet to do for my partner. You're like, my plate is extremely full, I am extremely tired, I have no room for anything, but I still need to remember to do something nice for my partner. And I feel like that has made the biggest effect on my intimacy now 1 year postpartum, because I was listening to this podcast, I think it's called Bestie Chats with Soph. It's Sophia Panella. She was talking about how for women, intimacy is 24/7. Like it starts when you first wake up in the morning and you come downstairs and see that your partner has taken the trash out, or you come downstairs and see that they've gotten the baby fed, or they haven't. And if they haven't, it's like such a turnoff for us women. Like we are so complex that we're just like, at 8 p.m. tonight, when you try to initiate something with us, like we're just still turned off because you didn't do the dishes this morning like you said you were going to. And I feel like that's like a concept that for some men can be kind of hard to grasp. But like I said, that's one of the biggest things that has been good for us postpartum, is the fact that like, one, me and my husband literally talk about everything. So I tell him everything, and I will tell him straight up like, dude, that's such an ick when you say you're gonna do something and then you don't do it. And it pisses me off. And like, he recognizes that. And I just think like finding other ways to be intimate with each other and to realize the effect that it makes on your partner when you do acts of service or gifts, you know, whatever their love language is for them, like how that can reflect in your intimate life, like your physical intimate life, and how it can just reflect in your overall relationship really helped us in postpartum, because you don't have the time. Like I said, now we are 14 months postpartum. We're not getting as much sleep as some other people are, which is fine. But like, regardless, as a parent, you are not gonna have as much time or as much energy for those things. I feel like, I will pause to say, I feel like we have a really good intimate relationship, really good physical intimacy, emotional, all of that now. But being that you don't have as much time for it as you did before, the non-physical intimate parts of your relationship will make a huge difference in the physical side of your relationship, because you can make the times that you do have count, and you can like build anticipation with one another. I can't talk when I'm like going over my Adam's apple. And just like noticing how those little gestures and little things like affect your relationship make you so much happier and like so much more connected. And like I said, it makes a way healthier physical intimate life versus feeling like you never have the energy and you like dread the times when your partner actually wants to initiate something with you. I know that some people post baby are like, you know, my husband just does not understand how I feel in the day to day, and it like makes me dread trying to do anything with him. And so it's like truly communicating with your partner, and it's not your responsibility, but I think as women, like sometimes we have to initiate that talk because maybe they're completely blind to the fact that, like I said, we are more complex than they are, and you know, everything they do goes into how we feel about them later. But initiating that conversation with them is like life changing. Letting them know that all these things have an effect on you can just make such a big difference in your relationship. Like also after having a baby, like letting them know if you're feeling any signs of like postpartum anxiety or postpartum depression, and that maybe you need some extra resources or you need some extra help from them, or like letting them know that maybe physical intimacy isn't the same as it was before for you, and something else that you would be open to trying, or you know, you need to go talk to a pelvic floor therapist. Like I think all of these things are things that we need to just be open with our partners about. And like once you do, it will completely change your intimate life. Because if you've had a baby, you guys know, just kind of rocks the boat a little, just kind of shakes things up. And even if you've maybe already had conversations like this before, like they might need a little reminder. And honestly, you might find that your partner is feeling some kind of way after having a baby too. Like obviously they didn't carry the baby, they didn't birth the baby, but they are still parents, especially if they are living in the home or doing like an equal share of work for the baby. I mean, me and my husband both like deal with anxiety, and I feel like we've gotten into a really good point of being under control. But I remember when we first came home from the hospital, like my husband's anxiety was like at an all-time high, and it's just like our routine is completely shaken up, and we just had to like be really honest with each other. Like, this is what I need right in this moment. Like, it's just what I need, and that's that. And like being a good partner is being open and accepting to that. And all of those factors go into your intimate life and your intimate relationship. Because like I said, it's not just physical. Even though they all play an equal role together, it's just a much bigger picture. So my long-winded answer to the question of how is intimate life 1 year postpartum, I think it's great. I think it's even better than before we had a baby. I think that we have become really good communicators with one another. We have grown so much. And I just think it's great. And I feel like, you know, I don't want people to think that I have on rose-colored glasses, or I'm just like, my life is great, I'm totally immune to all the things postpartum, because that's very much not true. The takeaway from all this is, like I said, like if you work really hard at it with your partner and you have the hard conversations about what you need, what they can do for you throughout the day, how the different things affect you and how it affects your intimate life, that is the key to making it good. And the makeup is done. Now onto the hair. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I might show you guys some of the stuff that I'm going to be sharing. I found some really cute sweaters that are going to come in time for Thanksgiving, for Thanksgiving shopping, or they'd be perfect for like Christmas season, winter, all of that. But if I missed something that has to do with like postpartum, intimacy, if that brought up any other questions that you have, let me know. For the most part, I'm an open book. I try to talk about my life respectfully, like with privacy towards my husband and our relationship. But I'm also pretty open to like having the conversation with you guys, because like I said, I know that these things can be really isolating, and I feel like I love talking to you guys about it. Like, even though, like I said, I have friends who have had babies, I still love talking to other people about it. The more the merrier. I feel like it really helps us feel stronger and more powerful as women and as mothers. So if you have questions, let me know. My bed's in the way, so I'm like stuck. But I'm filming a little reel with like Thanksgiving sweaters, like I said, Christmas sweaters, basically just sweaters on Amazon that are actually really nice quality. This is the first one. It's like a chenille. I don't know if you can tell, but it is so cozy. It's like big, oversized, but like got the cute fit. Like you don't feel like you're just wearing like a sack. I love this. I got them all in like cream color. These are the other two. I'm going to try them on. But this one's more of like a yellowy cream, and I honestly think I like this color the best. This is the second one. I actually love this brand of sweater. I have like a million of their sweaters. Again, just really hard to find like high quality brands on Amazon. So now that I found a few, I'm like holding on to them tight. But this is the next one. This obviously needs like a good steam probably. I don't think you could iron this, but it is so super stretchy. I have it tucked. It's even longer than this, and both of these, like so far, They're big, like they're flowy, but they still have like the tailored sleeves. They still have like some shape to them, which is what makes it look like a cute sweater. But I think this one's just like another really good option. I feel like we're 2 for 2 right now. This one would look even better, like I said, if it had a steam, but I'm kind of trying to decide what I want to wear, so I don't want to like steam all of these and then have to return something. So I don't know. Looking at this one compared to the other one also feels like the material is still just as heavy, but it feels a little cooler. I don't know if that's just because like it was in the packaging or if it's like a little bit more breathable, but something to note. Okay, and then this is the last one. This one is like the most fitted of the 3, and it has like a lower neck. I keep wanting to tuck this, but then it looks like very fitted. I will say, like, I don't know, this one is my least favorite, but this one I have seen like going viral because everyone's saying it's like the Rory Gilmore sweater because of the pattern. The like knit pattern on this is amazing. Like this pattern on Amazon, this like knit, what is it, just called a pattern? I don't even know. The texture, the detail, so cute. I feel like that makes this sweater, like it bumps it up a couple notches, because for me, it's like if this fit, like if it was this fit, this kind of sweater didn't have all this detailing, I'd be like, absolutely no. The detailing on this is like, okay, it's giving cute. Like it's so cute. I do think of the 3, the first one is still my favorite. I'm like a sucker for a big chenille sweater, so I'll probably end up keeping that one for Thanksgiving. Rhett is wearing a nice old t-shirt that is covered in stains. This is his pre-nap shirt, so it went through nap, it went through the morning, it went through lunch. It's got a lot of life to it. But we are going to be filming a Thanksgiving recipe. It's a classic. I'm making it for Thanksgiving, but I'm going to make one early. We're going to eat it for dinner today. I'm really excited. And I'm going to obviously make one for Thanksgiving, but I wanted to make one early so that I can record it for Instagram Reels and share it for Thanksgiving in case people need any recipe ideas. Dada's on the grill, making burgers. But yeah, we are making, can you guess what we're making? Say, drum roll please. Green bean casserole! Woohoo! No one in my family likes it, but me and Nick love it. So we're determined to make it. I'm gonna share with you guys. I'm gonna put him down, we're gonna get started. Green bean casserole is in process. Nick made some burgers on the grill. He cut them up for Rhett, so I can't tilt it anymore because there's 1,000 things on his plate. But look delicious. About to make some green bean casserole for a little Thanksgiving trial.
Ready for your burglar?
It feels like 6 years later, and we are finally ready to assemble the green bean casserole. We are going to add them to this pan and top it with some crispy onions and bake it. And we're having it with cheeseburgers tonight. So check on us tomorrow. Might be having a heart attack, but it'll be good. Added in a bunch of crispy onions. It looks absolutely delicious. We are going to bake this. My camera died at the perfect time, right when I was putting the green bean casserole in the oven, but it was absolutely delicious. We had it for dinner with burgers. I went and washed my face, did my skincare, made some cookies, just from cookie dough, because I'm not that great of a baker. But we are gonna give Rhett a bath, gonna go hang out, just lay in bed, and finish off this Sunday evening. Thank you guys so much for watching the vlog. If you have made it this far, I'm so happy that you're here. I love doing this. I think it is so fun. If you have any questions about anything, need links for anything, want to talk about anything, nothing that I mentioned that you want answers to, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.